everyone, and finally we welcome you to the CEF Race Series race 6 out of 10 in the regular season Phoenix Raceway out in the desert of Arizona, as these 27 cars are ready to start cruising the concrete today here in the CEF Race Series. And we're just going to have to see if it will be a new winner like Noah Gragson last week, or if it will be a previous winner in the CEF Race Series to be the first to get their second win here in the CEF Race Series. As let's take a look at your ones to watch for today's race, starting with Ross Chastain. He's starting on the pole. Let's see what he's going to be able to do today. Next we have Alex Bowman, his best starting position in this series. He got a 5-point penalty a few races ago. Let's see if he's going to be able to rebound today. Next we have Denny Hamlin. He's starting 10th. Let's see what he's going to be able to do today after he is coming off a top 10 from last week in Darlington, as I think it's going to be a great race in the high desert of Arizona today. And as the cars are beginning to roll off for the first time in the CEF Race Series at Phoenix, let's take a look at your starting grid for today's race. Starting in last, you have Daniel Suarez. Next, you have the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Next, you have the 43 of Eric Jones. Right ahead of him, we have SVG, your Watkins Glen winner. Then we have the 21 of Josh Berry, who's finished pretty well in the last week's races. Then we have last week's winner, Noah Gragson. Next, we have the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek. Next, we have the 7 of Justin Haley. Then we have the 34 of Todd Gilliland, who needs some points after a few bad finishes. Then we have the 54 of Ty Gibbs. He's starting pretty well today. We're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do. Then we have AJ Allmendinger, who almost won at Watkins Glen. Kyle Busch won at Talladega. We're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do today. Then we have the 22 of Joey Logano. Next, we have the 9 of Chase Elliott. Next, we have the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Next, we have the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Right ahead of him, we have the 24 of William Byron. Next, we have the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Right after that, we have the 5 of Kyle Larson. Next, we have the 17 of Chris Buescher. Then we have the 12 of Ryan Blaney starting in 4th. Starting in 3rd, we have Brad Keselowski. Then we have Alex Bowman, the showman, starting in 2nd. Then, starting in 1st, we have Ross Chastain. As let's take a look at your race info, then go on an ad break. 12 laps, 27 cars, field windows, 10 laps. Last week's winner, Noah Gragson. Is in the air. As you're back from the ad break, the green flag is in the air here at Phoenix Raceway as Brad Keselowski takes the lead, and we're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do as he's already cleared for Ross Chastain, as he's going to lead his first lap in the CEF Race Series, but Chastain's backed his bumper. He crosses him over. Here comes Bowman, 3 wide. Alex Bowman takes the lead now as he's clear of the other two fighting for 2nd place. As you can see, Bowman is far clear for the lead as he's going to lead this lap. His first lap led ever in this series. Brad Keselowski to the lead now as he crosses him over. Here comes Bowman back to his bumper. Bowman crosses him over just like Keselowski crossed Bowman over. Bowman's clear again. He's going to lead another lap. As you can see, Ross Chastain trying to hunt down these. Oh my goodness, he crashes! Huge crash for him. Larson hits him. Let's take a look at the replay as there's a huge crash here On the first stage, see the replay. Looks like Ross Chastain just went too far down in the dog leg and took a little bit of air there. We're gonna see that in slow motion. Huge hit for Ross Chastain. He was looking for a win today, or at least a top 10, but he is gonna be way below the cut line after this race. Huge hit for him, unfortunately. As the cars are under caution, we're gonna go on a quick ad break.
The Cadillac Cup Series heads to Homestead Miami Speedway for the Final Four. Stay tuned, April 4th.
As we can see, this huge hit right before the ad break by Ross Chastain and Larson hit him. Luckily, Larson's already locked into the playoffs as the pace car is already off. It's going to be Bowman and Keselowski. Let's go on the stage. As Bowman is already clear. Here comes Byron. He's trying to make it 3 wide. He succeeds. He's up to 4th. Here comes Busher now. From 3rd to 1st now as Bowman crossing over just like he did his RFK teammate. As here comes Bowman. He's going to win the stage today. As we're going to go on a quick ad break. We'll be right back. That ad break. Here they come in pit road. Due to strategy, Busher is going to take 4. Same with Bowman. Oh, Keselowski's having a really slow pit as Byron took 2 tires. Bowman took 4. It looks like there's going to be a speeding penalty for the 17th of Chris Busher. As you can see all of them coming out right now as Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Ty Dillon, and 54 of Ty Gibbs stayed out as Busher is going to serve his penalty as green flag is in the air. We're going for stage 2. Oh, Byron, he's on 2 tires. He's trying to make it 4 back. It looks like he got a penalty for going under the yellow line too fast. Denny Hamlin, he's coming through clean for all the lead spins, and they spin beyond him. It's Ty Dillon who's off the pace. Couple of extra fault. It's 34-pound Dillon also. Huge crash. What just happened? We're going to have to take a look at the replay. That's 3 cars involved, and 4 if you count Chase Elliott, who got an amazing save. Huge hit for Ty Dillon, who was off the pace. And since he had older tires, it looks like he just tried to avoid Elliott and lost it there. A huge hit for all these drivers. I don't know what just happened, but looks like Elliott just lost control there. As you can see him lose control. Great save by Elliott, but Ty Dillon, when he tries to avoid it, he's so far off the pace that he spins with his old tires. And Tyler Reddick hits him, and then he goes down and hits the 34 of Todd Gilliland. It's a huge hit for all these drivers here, as Elliott's going to pit, and he's going to go all the way to the back of the field. But he's going to have those fresher tires, as it's going to be Hamlin and Gibbs leading us to the green flag with Chase Briscoe right behind him as green flag. Oh, it looks like Ty Gibbs is out of fuel. He hits outside wall extremely hard. Huge hit for him. Another caution. We are having a huge wave of cautions here. As you can see, Ty Gibbs, huge hit for him there. As you can see everyone trying to avoid him and checking up there. As for Ty Gibbs, who needed these points, Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe will lead us to the green in overtime. Denny Hamlin cuts the dog leg. Here comes Alex Bowman way down to the inside. He's trying to take the lead away, but look at Ryan Blaney. He is the second year Daytona 500 winner, is looking to go back into victory lane for the second time in this series. As last lap, looks like Denny Hamlin's tires are almost failing on him. Ryan Blaney cuts the dog leg. He's going to pass it. 11 and Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney for his second win in the CEF race series. Hamlin tries to ledge. He's not going to get it. Ryan Blaney takes home the checkered flag. Huge win for Ryan Blaney. As Denny Hamlin tried the lunge, he ended up actually finishing third. Brad Keselowski second. As let's take a look at a replay. At the white flag, Ryan Blaney cuts the dog leg, and Hamlin falls back, but he's not out of it yet. He gets a huge one on the 12, cuts all the way up the track, tries to lunge, but isn't able to finish. Here comes Brad Keselowski, and he gets second. As Ryan Blaney is going to burn it down here at Phoenix. That is a huge win for Ryan Blaney. Let's take a look at your finishing positions. Ryan Blaney, Keselowski, Hamlin, Briscoe, Bowman, Suarez, Haley, Logano, Nemechek, Buescher, Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, and Eric Jones, Byron, Busch, Berry, SVG, Chase Elliott, Noah Gragson, last week's winner, Cole Custer, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. make up your top 21. Those are all the ones that finished not DNF here. As you can see, Chris Buescher finishes 10th, even though he got a penalty earlier. As you can see, Gibbs, Gillen, Reddick, Ty Dillon, Chastain, and Larson all with huge hits. They're going to DNF today, unfortunately, for all of them, except for Larson, who's already locked in. And let's take a look at your playoff cut line. Here are all the drivers that already have a win. Ryan Blaney, 2 wins. He's locked in. SVG, 1 win, locked in. Larson, Busch, and Gragson are all locked in with 1 win. Also, as they got lucky, especially Larson, who DNF'd, who would have needed those points, but he ended up winning Kansas, and he is in the playoffs. As you can see, Elliott with plus 19, Hamlin, Buescher, Byron, Briscoe, Berry, Reddick, Logano, Suarez, Bowman, and Haley are all above the cut line. You can see Haley's barely above that cut line by 2 points only. As we're going to take a look at the other side of the cut line here shortly. As you can see, Elliott is almost completely locked into the playoffs there. So you can see the other side of it, Nemechek -2. Then you have Jones, Keselowski, Stenhouse, Chastain, Gibbs, Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, Todd Gilliland, Cole Custer, and then -19 below the cut line is Ty Dillon, who really honestly needs a win to lock in, as you can see the rest of those drivers. As I hope you enjoyed this race. We'll see you next week at the CEF Daytona Road Course.